It is so good to sit down with you guys today. So thank you so much for making time in your busy schedule for us to learn a little bit more about Webb Elementary.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
So the community that surrounds Webb is a little bit different. You said it's not really a neighborhood school.
Yeah.
Tell me about the families that you serve.
We're about just under 80% economically disadvantaged, which means our families qualify for free and reduced lunch. The national law says that if there's a school that's at 40%, that they qualify for additional assistance, and we're double that. So it makes some things difficult.
Sometimes, parents are working and they might work all different hours, so they don't necessarily have the same opportunities to come to an after-school event or to let the kids kind of come to the after-school clubs and activities that we already offer because there might not be a mode of transportation to get them home.
We just know that there's some things that we need to help support our kids with that they may not come with, that maybe other kids have had opportunities that those, to travel and to go different places or to have access to literature and things like that at a young age. Some of our kids haven't had that opportunity, and it's not by any fault of the parents or anything like that. They're sending us the best they have, right? They're sending us, and they entrust us to love them just as much as they do.
Well, I know one of the things that you mentioned to me is kind of an incentive that your teachers have tried to implement in their classrooms, of these classroom treasure boxes. So tell me a little bit about the heart behind that and what that is.
So one of the things that we would like to do is give kids an incentive for doing good things, right? Those kids that really struggle, it really has made a difference. We had a little guy come today, and he got a Webb Wow, is what it's called, and he struggled for this whole week, but not the last 2 days. And he brought it down, and we called his mom, and she thought he was in trouble because he's in the office. And she was just like, it was so good. And he was so proud of himself. And he's like, I'm going to get another one tomorrow, right? And so if we can get the pattern of being good, then good things will come from that.
And so with those treasure boxes right now, how often are teachers kind of supplementing what goes in those out of their own pocket?
Right now, it's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll hear all the time that they went to the Target dollar spot, or they found something on clearance, or they saw something really cool on Amazon. And so it was 100% from the teachers.
So I know another opportunity that you had mentioned to me, kind of in the technology world, was some headphones. So tell me a little bit about specifically what that need is and how that would really help your students and your teachers.
I was going to say, I can take this one. So in the classroom, we try to incorporate technology all throughout the day. So you can imagine if you have 10 kids on stations on all different things researching, and you have all of that noise going at the same time, but you're also trying to work with a small group, and you can hear all the sound from their computers, you're going to need the headphones. But they don't always have them, or they have them and they break. The little earbuds break pretty frequently. Whereas the headphones can last a couple of different years. Multiple kids can use them, you can wipe them down. And then it really helps when that teacher is working with a small group for them to focus on the kids right at that table and for the students to focus without hearing all the other noise in the room. So I would say that getting a class set of headphones is probably one of the highest priority needs for some of our teachers because they're using the technology every day. We just don't have that piece for the students.
And then I know kind of a final need that you had mentioned was just campus beautification. What are some of the things that you would like to see, like that you're hoping to do?
Yeah, I think just kind of revitalizing that center piece that we've kind of neglected because we've looked at really trying to bring the pond back and adding that garden piece. Our teachers utilize that a lot. They use it in the morning for their circle time, their kind of morning family meetings that we have, or classes. They go out there for lessons, for lunch. If a student has just needs to get out of the class and kind of, bring things back to center, that's a great place to go and chat and talk. Sometimes they'll open up out there where they won't open up in an office or things like that. So we use it for lots of different things.
Well, one of the things that you probably didn't know is a couple of weeks ago at Preston Trail, we introduced something new called the Changemakers Initiative. And it's just kind of an experiment where we just kind of challenged our people over the course of a weekend to just give a couple of bucks toward a need we had identified in our community. And so we're just so excited about the way that you guys at Webb are impacting the next generation. And so we actually have a check for you.
What?
It's $5,619.
Oh my gosh.
And that represents the generosity of a whole bunch of people
That's pretty awesome.
who are really grateful for everything that you're doing.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. I don't even know what to say. You better talk. I'm not quiet very often.
Oh, wow. I hope that you understand how far something like that can reach in a community like this and how big of an impact that can make on every student and every staff member that enters this building. I hope that you know how grateful we are.
You know, one of the things I don't think you guys give yourself credit for is just the impact that you've had, even with our mentor program. The stories and the things that have come from that and the lives that have been changed. And I think people get nervous when they hear the word mentor, but really it's just we need people to be friends. We just need to be this kid's friend. And we've doubled our mentors from what we've had in the past because of you guys. What you guys do matters in the lives of other people. And it's not just the kids. I mean, it is the teachers. It is the parents and the community in general. I don't think we understand that when we impact one small portion that it has an effect on the whole.
I have a feeling that the portion of that that's going to go towards any beautification, I'm sure we'll have some folks who would love to come out and help with that.
That'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
And then hopefully that'll bless your teachers as they're stocking those treasure boxes and
That's
maybe
awesome.
buy some headphones for you as well.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank y'all.
Yeah. I don't know how to end that. I really don't. Yeah. That's pretty amazing.